Alright, so most of those guys are, I think, done. Right. I want you to work on making a bunch of complex parts. Okay, so we're also gonna need more flitch and more nails. Okay, you're good. Ugh. And there's the flitch. Oop, I didn't mean to take those with me. Alright. Cool. So that's all settled, and then when I get back, I'll knock out the gold part, and then we can knock out, then we can knock out the next thing. Which in this case will end up being more ingots. Let's drop this off. I don't know if there's like still a ridge I gotta worry about over here or not. Kind of, but not really. Okay. Oh god, really? I took from the simple parts I had on me first before it... This is a weird tree. Okay. Thank you. At least all those guys are doing alright. I do have to say, something else has kind of been like weighing on my mind lately. At least somewhere in the back of it. And it actually has to do with my photography business. Which if you guys didn't know, I have one. It's Lascali Studios, which my name just minus the 13 and then add studios. The problem I'm running into is I used to use Redbubble, which is a print-on-demand site, for... Oh, hold on. For, like, you know, licensing them my work, and then they would, like, you know, handle the production, the manufacturing, all that stuff of specific, like, arts that I made. Okay, this said somewhere by the waterfall, and I can't figure out where. But Redbubble has changed their style to be just really horrible to the people who sell on their platform. Most notably... Okay, yeah. What is it? Use Witcher's Eye to check the area to the right of the waterfall. Alright, I'll go back and double check. So as it stands, the most that you can make on Redbubble is 20% of the cost of the product. But increasing your percentage obviously makes the cost of the product go up. Alright, I'm gonna assume... I'm to the right of the waterfall. Maybe down here, they mean? But now on top of it, they're also adding an additional... like, if you sell things, you have to pay them a fee. And it's only if you sell stuff. This looks just like the place. Here they were, the young astrologer and the fourth keeper. The eye is trembling. Why am I thinking about unicorns? Well. Let's see what these guys gotta say and then I'll get back to it. Whoa! Okay, what happened to me? Then, Keeper tried to catch a moth, but I couldn't see myself doing that. But he caught a big hornet. Uh-oh. Okay. So that's the end of the story, I think, or somewhere in the middle of it. Dang it! There we go. What do we got? They were playing dice right here. Keeper was cheating, and the astrologer lost his shirt, then his pants, and then his underwear. And then is that when the hornet got caught? What do we got here? They lit a fire and fried a fish. I've never heard of the poisonous fish around here. Ooh. What else is there? Then Keeper made a cocktail mixing 4 types of alcohol in 1 flask. Oh, good God. I believe that they are. At least I think that they might. Because I looked at doing Society 6, but I couldn't trust them to not, like, steal my work, is essentially what it came down to. Just too many reports of it happening. There's Keeper and Astrologer daring each other to take drinks from their hellish cocktail. God, we are really just going places, aren't we? Keep going. They're singing serenades and embracing each other. Well, because they're super drunk. I guess I'll get some honey while I'm here. Alright, what do we got this time? Alright. Here's where the astrologer vomited twice. Ew. Right at the base of the tree, huh? Then Keeper knocked the flask over, and he fell over himself, and wait. Alright. There's 4 vampires attacked them right here. Some sort of magic turned them into jawbones. And bingo, one of those jawbones is still here. It's in the ground. There we go. Yeah, so... Oop. And it looks like that's it, but I can't stop thinking about naked raven-haired women riding unicorns. I think the witch claw, though, could disenchant this jawbone for me. Alright, that works. So yeah, anyway, the way the Redbubble worked, though, was that you get at most 20%, and now on top of it, they have a tiered system that only penalizes you, essentially, if you know, make money. If you make no money, you don't have to pay them this monthly fee. But if you do make money, then you have to, like, pay them to be part of their tiered system on top of the fact that you only make 20%. Which is already, you know, not great as a thought. But it's just like... it's like a really big middle finger to all of, like, the mid-tier sellers that make, like, money but not a lot of money. So most of the people on Redbubble are pulling out of their shops, and I'm debating doing the same. Today's the day that it's supposed to go live for that. But also, like, I have money currently sitting in my shop. If I close my account, I don't get the money, so I have to wait until their pay period, which they pushed back again. It's like you can see where the concern starts to come in, where it's like, I think I might just make mine private for the time being. Okay, I think we had a body dropped off. Yeah, we did. Gonna go handle the soul. Drop that in there. So yeah, that was kind of like what I've been like thinking about in the back of my head, is like, do I want to close that shop? Do I just want to make it private? Like, what do I want to do in regards to all of this? Like, what's the next step? if I close this shop, like, what else should I do for the sake of my business? Like, that stuff. Yeah, it sucks that these companies aren't the best. Well, so the ongoing theory... I mean, Etsy's horrible. But at least, like, Etsy only steals out of your pocket once. Redbubble is stealing out of your pocket twice. Because I do have an Etsy. And I'm not defending, like, what they do in any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna screw me over, at least, like, I guess be upfront about it. You know, like, and maybe do it only once. Redbubble, they, like, just changed it completely, and it doesn't... it doesn't make any sense. Hey, I got the graveyard better. Graveyard is indeed well maintained, and I can see all the love you've put into it. Have you had any problems with the Inquisitions, ghosts, witches? I've had some problems. You know, that was a silly question. You're not even in an Inquisition cell, so everything might be alright. Why do we even build these stupid ships of the dead? All that talk about the Walking Dead, and I'm sure they're just stories. Then the money could go to the church, not the stupid shipyard. Very interesting. So about that cathedral, right, hold on. We will take those. And here's your marble statues. Your Holiness, I've finished your statues. I think the one is for the graveyard is the best. Oh, they all look great. Do I really have such manly cheekbones? Sure. Let's put this one right here in front of the entrance. Oh, I look magnificent. You disgust me. We can upgrade the church to a cathedral now. Great. I've never made or sold art, but I've been a Etsy and Society 6 user in the past, so I might look up better ones that are better to their sellers. Yeah, what I would look up, to be quite frank, is, like, don't get me wrong, definitely look up which ones are good to their sellers, but I would prioritize ones that have protections against art theft. Redbubble has some, like, you know, it's not super great, but they do have the option for you to, like, have watermarks covering all of your stuff that you can, like, toggle on and off. If you so choose. So, like, you know, that's why I liked using them, is I felt a little more secure. But, Society 6, from what I've heard, and I would definitely, like, look more into some of these claims before just, like, making the assumption. But from what I heard was, like, they would straight up just, like, steal your work and then sell it separately under their own, like, umbrella. And that kind of kills. But the main reason that is, like, the common understood reason as to why they're doing this now is, AI art. More and more people are turning to AI art to, like, generate art, essentially, and then selling it on places like Redbubble and Society 6 and stuff like that, so that this way they can get a quick buck. I don't really know, like, what else the ultimate goal would be here. There's that. Okay. Aristocrat. Oh. That's only 12 gold? I thought that was more than that. Oh, I thought that was 50 gold. Why did I think that? Alright. How do I expand my church? Upgrade the cathedral. Good. It's tall enough to see the town walls. There is no sign of relief for the town's water shortage. Perfect. Oh, I do love my job. Oh, you're going to need to be an aristocrat now, so you can stand with me at the great ceremony as my peer. I think we've been over this. No one will know except you. No, this time it's important. We need someone who is close enough to the royal court to attend our ceremony. So we're clear, right? I need you to get some aristocrat papers. And, also as I've said, we need someone important at our ceremony. I couldn't find anybody. Maybe you could talk to your friend the Lord Inquisitor. He's not my friend. Oh, come on, don't be shy. He likes you. Alright, fine, I'll talk to him. Huh. Great. So go get yourself some aristocratic papers and an accepted invitation from someone important. Well, funnily enough, and I'll prepare my speech. Funnily enough, I do have the aristocratic papers. So there's that. I had to sacrifice my entire family and 10 years of my life to get mine. Yet you gained yours so simply. You're truly an extraordinary man. Alright. Did I get those back? Cool, I did. Now I can give those to Miss Hart. Haha! Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of AI hurting my artsy friends. Yeah, that's pretty much... yeah, that's pretty much the experience, unfortunately. I don't like it either, but I also completely understand in this economy the need to have a pretty formidable side hustle that requires, like, no energy or maintenance. Not because, like... I'm not saying that you shouldn't work hard for what you want, but, like, when surviving these days just takes so much, like, I can understand some of it just because, like, look at what I did. I turned to Redbubble to specifically sell my stuff so that this way I wouldn't have to go through the process and effort of creating that stuff in the first place. Not because there's anything wrong with it, but because I'm just doing so much to try to survive. Does that, like, make sense as to where I'm going with this? So, like, yeah, scummy for using AI art. I don't blame more people for turning to it, though. Not because they're trying to do get-rich-quick schemes, but because, like, it costs a lot of money to live now. Okay, I don't need to drop those off. Okay, so take those. And that. I still need to figure out how to make the stupid dummy. Build a wooden bartender and set it behind the bar. Where do I do that? Oh. Oh, I just need 2 wooden beams. Cool, you're good. There it is. The main thing I have an issue with is the AI art is that it can use an artist's style and not credit them. Yeah. That's the part that gets me the most, too. Like, I don't like the ethics of some of the AI art. The reason I say some is I enjoy the AI art that is used as a tool by artists. Specifically, what I mean is for stuff like NVIDIA Canvas has like an AI assistant kind of thing where you... Oh, Jesus. I will be taking this. Thank you. Aw. Where you have to do all of the drawing work and, you know, all of the actual work part of it. But the AI will, like, assist with doing things like creating shading and 3D depth of field. You know what? I kind of like you. You're my only friend. Thanks. You're my friend, too. I hope you never get home, and one day you'll be a skull just like me. And the new guy will dig us both out. It'd be so much nicer sitting here together, remembering our youth. Sounds good, but I do need to get home. Yeah, sure, it's just an old skull's dream. So the one issue with I would argue late stage capitalism rather than just American capitalism, because I feel like it's an indicative of a greater overall problem. But the issue that America has is that it's leaning too hard into its late stage. It isn't actually... Yeah, that's the problem. Congratulations! York told me that you're an aristocrat now. Yes. Oh god, yeah, that's right. Do I have my papers on me still? Yeah, but how did he know? Well, he likes to follow you around, just because you don't see him. That doesn't mean he isn't right beside you. Oh, is he here right now? I bet he is. Oh, I see. He's in the dummy. Okay, well that makes more sense. By definition, capitalism needs regulation because of politics and... So, here's... Oh, okay. Your economics PhD talking. Well, that makes more sense. Because I was just reading it as it goes. In my opinion, I think what the issue is... I do agree with you on that, but I think what the issue is that for everything in the world, there needs to be balance. Too much of any one thing is a bad thing, right? It's what we tell kids when they eat too much sugar. So I feel like essentially what we just need is a good balance of multiple different practices at work to keep each other in check of not going too far in any one direction to create the very fears that people are talking about all the time. I don't have a degree in any of this, by the way. I'm just spouting, like, my personal beliefs. Here we go, dummy. Clumsy work. But it's good enough. York, your turn. York, are you sure that this is a good idea? More complaints. Just think. He can work around the clock. Well, that's true. He knows all the gossip and rumors, too. Ah, employee of the month. And he has 30 years of bartending experience. Before he poisoned himself in the expired cocktail. And most of all, he doesn't claim a salary. Who's the genius here? Fair enough, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Talk to him. I'll be waiting for you in the local cellar. Thanks, dude. Greetings, new bartender. Oh, it'll be such a pleasure to work with you. No salary, no insurance, no vacations. Never. I'm going on strike. You know what? Valid. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Oh, I guess he's gone. Since you're such a skilled bartender, could you tell me a little about it? Of course. A tavern is like a defenseless flower, yes? No, but go on. Your duty is to care for it and nurture it like your own child, so you must remember this. There's a kitchen and a storage area in the cellar. Alcohol is stored on pallets. We sell alcohol off the pallets around the clock, and we need to make sure it doesn't run out. Sounds reasonable. Customers like to buy alcohol and enjoy themselves, but they also like quality taverns. So, the higher the tavern's quality, the more customers you get, and the more customers, the more money. Oh, I'm already looking forward to the stupors, the wild screams, the drunken fights. Oh, it'll be marvelous. For starters, put some beer on pallets. I can do that. I have like a bunch of that. I don't know if that counts. Hey. Okay, well, and now I should break the wall and get the machine free? You read my mind, man. Cool. How? Oh, I just crack open it. Oh! And there must be a button. Push it. Oh, woo, ha, hey, hello. There's a skull in it. There's a body in it. There's a skeleton in this thing. Don't pay any attention. It's the inventor keeper. You know how to use this device? Oh, you know how to use this device. The old keeper didn't even let me get close. Must be instructions. There, I see them. He loved writing instructions. It worked. We only need to put an artifact into this hole. And we'll witness a scene from the far past. An artifact? Well, this is getting a little complicated. Must be an itemized list of artifacts and the instructions. By the way, the wrong order of artifacts could cause an apocalypse. And here, he included a complete list. The old keeper already handled most of the research. It says right here, the first is the statuette of the ancient goddess. And the machine says statue's owner is Hordrick. Oh, I'm totally confused. I'll put it more simply. The statuette from Hordrick and bring it here. And take care of the corpse. Who's the keeper here? You or me? Fair enough, I guess. Well, this means I can go drop off all the beers I make, right? And sell them all in one place? Yeah, no, take care of yourself, Henry. But yeah, that would be my... that would be my guess. So now all that booze I've mass-produced, I can just put on pallets over there? Okay, hold on. I've got like 4 things I'm going to want to try to do here. Okay. Right. I don't have enough of anything for that. All of that can go. Do I need to make food to go with that? Currently unknown. Hold on. Where is the other one? Cool. We'll take care of this body. And then we'll, go see Miss Charm. Get the rest of what we need. I really need to make more shelves down here. Just read something that made me mad in the news. Oh, no. No, I totally get it. We'll drop you off. Yeah, no, that's part of why I actually had to leave certain social medias behind. Is because, I noticed having conversations about certain things were, like, super negatively impacting my mental health, that I had to, like, leave certain ones behind. I still, like, you know, double check and vet all my sources and everything, but every now and again it's still like, oh. Okay, let's... Wait, you have 2 brains? What? I'm really confused about that, but... Let's just go ahead and extract it then. Cool. Gonna go ahead and put some glue into you. Drop that off. Okay, so I got my aristocratic papers. So let's go to the dead horse. Okay, we've got like 6 things. Hello, darling. How can I help you? Okay, oh god, my jewelry! Alright, I still have to get that. I have some aristocratic papers. Give me Elise's paper, I can sign it. Oh, so you're an aristocrat now? That's right. Cool. I thought you'd be taller. Didn't make you handsome either. You're my only friend. Can you help me one more time? What is it now, Miss Charm? I'm desperately in need of a new song. I was just going to sing my old hits, but I've been advised to perform something new as well. Can't write some lyrics. Wait, I can write some lyrics, I'm just not a poet. Help me, please help me. My life depends on it. I might know a poet who could write a new song for you. Can I not? Oh, I didn't bring the thing. Miss Charm needs a song. Wagner, you have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, my friend. Miss Charm needs a love song. Who but you could write it? Oh, I'm so excited. But what if I write a bad one? You're smart and a talented guy. Just write your feelings. Oh no, I can't. I need extra inspiration. At university, the other students mentioned a legend that fly aragnic infusions helped open the floodgates of inspiration. The infusion would be made with a very strong alcohol. Okay, I'll try to make this infusion for you. Where does one make that? I'm gonna figure that one out. I gotta grab like 6 things. Okay, I know. Okay, hold on. Think about this here. Because I'm willing to take the jewels I have from this. For right now. And then... where do I make that infusion? Ugh. Okay, it's not there. God, that body's almost done. Oh, I need to hurry. If I can't make it at this, we're gonna wait. Oh, I need 3 of those mushrooms? Okay, hold on. No, it's not. Man. Man, I gotta wait a week. Because of this stupid body. They just dumped on me last second. Okay, there. You're resurrected. Okay. Let's see if I can quickly get back to the dead horse before she leaves. And just give her the jewels at least. I forgot to get the... man. Well, here's the jewelry at least. Oh, that looks so nice. Designed so fresh. I can definitely sell a lot of them to the noble ladies in the town. Okay, so what about promoting my company? Sure, I'll tell everyone about your vegetables too. Cool. Ho! Okay, noted. Truly noted. I want 1 back though. Cool. Home sweet home. If you had to pick 1 game to play for the rest of your life, what would it be? Ooh. Oh, that is a hard question overall. Let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to get to her in time. Man. We'll come back with that. Because on the one hand, I feel like it would have to be a game that I can get multiple things out of every time I play it. Because so far, like, my natural leaning already is, like, satisfactory. You know, something that's kind of like this, where I could just kind of plug and chug it forever. And not really have to deal with any, like, negative repercussions of that. If that makes sense. Because, like, I love story-based games. But over enough time, like, certain story-based games will get tiresome. Especially if you already know how the story goes. So... I don't quite know. What about you? If you had to pick 1 game to play forever, what would it be? Especially if it's your only game you could play. No, come on. Pick that off the floor. Thank you. Red Dead Redemption 2? That is a good choice, because there is, like, quite a lot you can do with that. Alright, I'm just gonna keep one of the shards on me at all times while I solve this. Guess I should probably take care of the bodies at this point. Yeah, I still just... I don't know. Because I know my fiance would pick something like Elden Ring, or he'd pick Dark Souls 3. You know, something that's just, like, along those lines. But me... Probably Slime Rancher. If I really had to think about it. I'd be inclined to say Slime Rancher. And the main reason being is, no matter how many times I've completed that game, which I have completed that game many times. For me, it's not a matter of, like, completing the game, if that makes sense. For me, it's the game makes me feel calm and relaxed, and even when I'm having, like, a really, really bad day, just, like, the cute, adorable little slimes and the music and everything, it's just so... Like, that was the game that made me get a Steam account in the first place. All those years ago. Yeah. And it's just such a positive experience for me. I couldn't imagine not having that game in some way, shape, or form in my life. Like, a lot of people would kind of say the same thing for, like... Animal Crossing, but nah, it did have to be Slime Rancher for me. I think at that point, I would try to start speedrunning it. As much as I could. Because, like, I watched a particular speedrun where somebody, like, used... like, they would, like, bounce slimes off the floor. To, like, fly into the sky, and I'm completely here for it. Let's see, I gotta go see to that. Yay, we're burning corpses! I still got other things I gotta do, too. Man. I really gotta figure out what to do with all this salt and this ash, too, while I think about it. Man, I got so many, like, dark hearts. This is nuts. Flesh. I'm fine with this. Blood. Alright, I'm willing to just drop you on the ground. You're cool. This way I can knock out 2 for 1. While I'm at it. Oh. Wow, you are a weird body, that's for sure. How'd you like that if the guy that's cutting you open after you've died is like, oh, your body's, like, really weird, man. Like, how would that make you feel? Oh yeah, like, see, I told you, I knew a lot of people would definitely also be like, yeah, no, Animal Crossing New Horizons, especially because that game was there for them, especially, like, during some of the hardest times that we've ever had. And I do mean, like, the Great Plague, as it were. If you catch my drift. But yeah. Ooh. Okay, let's take those out. Oh. Okay. Well, where's the intestines? Yeah, we'll set you to work on that. Throw the other one in there. Just for good measure. We got another body to go burn. Yeah. Oh god, am I gonna make it in time? At this point, that's the real question. Nope, no, I need that. That can go. That can go. Go back to home. You, I'm putting there. I'll need you later anyway. It's about slime time as it is. Oh, cool. I do have the thing on me, even though I'm pretty sure I already got stuff from him, but it's fine. Hmm. Oh no, today's not that day. Today is the day. Oh god. I think I've made worse of a mess. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there's 7 of those. Use that. But hey, all this is sitting here ready to go. Which is great, because it's mostly all, like, veggies anyway. Hey! Okay, so first off, take all of that. Beautiful. Truly beautiful. Okay, and secondly, we have Miss Charm's support. I've talked to Miss Charm, and she'll take care of the head of Royal Council. Good. Was that all? I've almost got enough to get that salty fork from you. What else do I need from him to get any higher? Like, am I missing anything? No. Alright. That's fine by me. No, move. Okay, so here's a more interesting question. What is your favorite 80s movie? And I do mean specifically only of the 80s. I don't mean all movies ever. Specifically your favorite 80s movie. And the reason I ask it this way is because like a person's favorite movie can be like so varied and so different, right? So the ultimate question is then, what is your favorite movie from that era specifically? I'm gonna wait until I get some answers and then I'll tell you guys mine. Hey, reputation went up. What's up? Show me your inventory. Oh. Help. Help. Okay. Make sure it doesn't run out. Cool. Sounds reasonable. Breakfast Club? I feel that. I do really like the Breakfast Club. Customers like to buy themselves alcohol in quantities. Yeah, okay. Well, this guy has trapped me in here, so I guess I'm just gonna teleport out. Yeah, grab those. Drop all that off. You know what? I think I'm gonna take Super Good Guy here. And, put him in the basement kitchen. Okay, so that would get me a lot of booze, but not what I'm looking for here. Okay, so we would need fermented apple. Okay. I should finally go upstairs and gather up all my stuff for all that. Ugh, that'll have to be an in-game tomorrow thing. Oh god, I still have a body I gotta go take care of. Oh no. Like I said, I'm still gonna let you guys think. But yeah, I did like Breakfast Club. Especially knowing how much of that movie was improvised. Just by, like, you know, them all hanging out and being friends together, that kind of stuff. Just to come up with, like, some of their own backstories. Oh, okay, I can only cook here. I can't drop the guy off. Man, I wish I could. Why am I getting so many phone calls?